Toyota's 4th of July sales event today. Toyota, let's go places.
Need parking for the Giants game? Park faster, closer, and easier. And show up for all the innings with Spot Hero, the Giants' official parking reservations app. Download the Spot Hero app, enter your destination, and reserve the closest spot at a great price. Use promo code GIANTS10 for 10% off. Spot Hero for work, play, travel, and the game. Spot Hero, parking for life.
As the faithful knows, it takes a strategic and powerful team to win the game, ferociously competitive with finesse. For over 35 years, CUBS Law has been that winning team. CUBS Law has delivered more than $500 million in verdicts and settlements.
Left field. McCormick back. It's over his head. The Guardians walk it off. Chill Will Brennan gives the Guardians their only lead of the night, and it only took 14 innings to get there. His first career walk-off hit will be one to remember.
Smash to right center. First big league hit, and here he goes. Lightning speed. De La Cruz up to second. A stand-up double. That was 112 off the bat.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. This kid is electric. First career double, first career base hit.
There it is, 2000, a milestone moment for a Pittsburgh icon. Back home.
How good is it that they can enjoy that here in Pittsburgh?
Man, it's hard to even speak right now. What a beautiful thing.
What a wonderful achievement for Andrew McCutcheon. 2,000 career hits, and to do that in a Pirate uniform.
That's what means the most right there.
Anticipation to see what...
Oh, goodness! That ball had a family! In game 2, his first home run, a 2-run bomb.
John, that wasn't just a home run. That ball almost exited the ballpark.
The hardest hit ball by a Red this year. It brought everyone to their feet.
There's a ball driven in deep left field, up and gone to the home run court. Jose Ramirez, home run number 7. There's another long fly ball. Deep center field and gone to Souvenir City. Career home run number 200 for Jose. Right field, Ref Snyder back. He's going to wave goodbye. It's the first 3-homer game in the career of Jose Ramirez.
Now that was a good national anthem here on this beautiful Thursday in San Francisco. The Giants and the Cubs wrapping up this 4-game series. Dodgers will be here tomorrow night for a weekend series. Then the Giants back out on the road. Time now for the starting lineups. Sponsored by the Dolan Law Firm. They live here, they work here, they win here. DolanLawFirm.com. We'll begin with the Cubs. Cubs, well, like the Giants, having a lot of issues across their roster, some health-related, some guys just struggling, some just sort of bad timing of how they sequence their hits and the good stuff that they are doing. The Cubs are a talented team, and they expect to be a playoff team, but they are 37-44. The Cubs have lost the first 3 games of this series. All right, Cubs' 5th-place team in the National League Central. Nico Horner will hit leadoff for Chicago and play second base. Michael Busch in there once again. He's at first base hitting second. Cody Bellinger is the right fielder batting third. Seiya Suzuki in left field. He's the cleanup hitter for the Cubs today. Ian Happ, DH, bats 5th. Christopher Morel, the third baseman and 6th-place hitter. Dansby Swanson, shortstop, batting 7th. Pete Crow Armstrong is the center fielder. He hits 8th. And Tomas Nido doing the catching, batting 9th. The pitcher for the Cubs, and we're all excited to see him, Shota Imanaga, left-hander, 7-2 with a 2.96, and that ERA is actually worse than it has been. He's been roughed up a couple times of late. Imanaga was the best pitcher in the league for the first couple months of the year. And this is the first time the Giants have ever seen him. It's his first year in the big leagues coming over from Japan. It'll be his 15th career start today. First time he's faced the Giants. So that's the Cubs. The Giants, meanwhile, 39-42, trying to inch closer to 500. Still in fourth place in the National League West. They have the right-handed heavy lineup in there today. Austin Slater will hit leadoff and start in left field. Heliot Ramos, center fielder, batting second. Wilmer Flores is at first base. He hits third. Matt Chapman, third baseman and cleanup hitter. Jorge Soler, the DH, batting fifth. Luis Matos coming off a very nice game yesterday. It was good to see him swing the bat. Matos in right field hitting sixth. Thairo Estrada, second baseman and seventh place hitter. Nick Ahmed, the shortstop, bats eighth. And Kurt Casale is the Giants catcher today. Patrick Bailey, at least at the start, has the afternoon off. Casale in there and batting ninth. The pitcher for the Giants is the right-hander Jordan Hicks. We talked about it with Bob Melvin, if you heard that a few minutes ago. Hicks coming off a rough one in St. Louis in the heat and in the humidity. Ended up going 4 innings and giving up 5 runs. Allowed a couple of home runs. He's been good at preventing the home run ball, but it seemed like the heat, and he said it afterwards, really affected him in his old home ballpark. So we'll see if he can bounce back on a much more temperate day here at Oracle Park. Jordan Hicks, already above his career high in innings pitched for a season, and there'll be a reckoning with that in terms of how the Giants use him down the stretch. But for now, still in the rotation, still wants to be in the starting rotation, and we'll see if he pitches well today against the Cubs. This message sponsored by Kugelman Law, your tax and crypto attorneys. Schedule a consultation online at sftaxteam.com. This copyrighted broadcast is presented by authority of the San Francisco Giants, may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. The accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the San Francisco Giants. Umpires, Junior Valentine, he's behind home plate for this one today. The first base umpires Ramon De Jesus. At second base, the crew chief Adrian Johnson, and the third base umpire is Quinn Wolcott. So those are your umpires for the game. And if you're looking for the umpire scouting report, the tendency for Junior Valentine is to be a pitcher-friendly umpire. But a guy who's pretty much, like a lot of these younger umpires, pretty much a StatCast rulebook strike zone caller. And we'll see if that holds true to form here today. So the Cubs with Horner, Bush, and Bellinger against Jordan Hicks, who's all warmed up and ready to go. The Cubs leadoff batter is sponsored by UCSF. Fans, when it comes to caring for kids, UCSF Benioff Children's Hospitals give families a home field advantage. It's the Oakland native, Nico Horner, hitting leadoff again for Chicago. And here we go on a beautiful Thursday afternoon. Final game of the series, Giants-Cubs. Jordan Hicks with the first pitch of the day. And Horner takes strike one, a 91-mile-an-hour sinker. So 0-1 to the right-handed hitting Horner. Giants have Wilmer Flores at first base playing well off the line. Horner hits a foul back out of play. We'll give you the full Giants defensive alignment. Sponsored by Stevens Creek Toyota. Over 500 vehicles to choose from. Shop and save today at Stevens Creek Toyota, the obvious choice. Giants around the outfield. Slater's in left today. Ramos in center. And Luis Matos is in right. Chapman at third. Giants have Nick Ahmed at shortstop. Estrada at second. Wilmer playing first. And Casale doing the catching. Here's the 0-2. Way outside through the splitter. And missed with that one. It's 1-2. We started at 12:46. And a beautiful 67 degrees at first pitch time. Time at temp, sponsored by Habas Law. They'll fight to make it right. Visit habaslaw.com. 1-2, fouled away again. High fastball, and Horner managed to fight it off foul. Well, for Nico Horner, trying to get his season going. He was great last year, and he's still a very good defensive player. Playing just across the bay from his hometown. Lots of friends and family have been here for him all week. 1-2 pitch. He kind of check swing punches one-on-one, hop to second. Thairo Estrada fields it and throws out Horner at first. One away. Well, you get that kind of swing, you're happy as a pitcher. Horner was trying to hold up, and he put the ball in play. Very frustrating for a hitter. That's the first out of the day, and up comes Michael Bush. Left-handed hitter. He's had some good at-bats against the Giants over the last week plus. First pitch, He fouls it off to the left out of play. That was a sinker at 94. Strike one. I don't think it's absolutely critical to watch the velocity on every pitch from Hicks, but it's definitely true that the fastball velocity has been coming down of late. A one pitch. Bush takes just inside. That sinker at 93. And I think if in the normal course of the game, if he's 93, 94, that's a good thing. And then he likes to call it his closer mode. He can sort of ramp up if he gets into a tight spot. The 1-1 is in the dirt with a splitter, 2-1. But 90, 91, 92 may be a little bit more of a sign that the fatigue is taking a bit of an effect with Hicks. He says no, he feels fine. 2-1 pitch. Bush takes. Strike two. That one right in there. Thing about that sinker, it's got the sinker movement, but he can pitch. It doesn't always have to be just at the knees. He can pitch up with the sinker. And that's what that one was. That can be an effective pitch for him. One out, nobody on, just underway, no score. The 2-2. Got him. A swing and a miss on the slider. 2 down. That was a good slider from Hicks. 2 outs. And the batter is Cody Bellinger. One last chance for Giants fans to boo him here in 2024. This is the final regular season meeting between these two teams. We were at Wrigley last week, Cubs here this week, and that's it. So 2 outs, nobody on. Bellinger takes a ball down and away. Sinker just missed. And Hicks against the Cubs at Wrigley on the last road trip. It wasn't easy for him, but he did manage to pitch 5 innings and did not allow a run. 4 hits, 4 walks, but no runs. This one is right at the knees. Called a strike, 1-1. The wind is blowing out towards center, right center field. So I think today, especially early in the game, a ball hit up in the air might get a real push. The 1-1 in the dirt. Flags can always be deceiving here, but daytime, warmer temperatures, plus the wind blowing across and out. I think it's a pretty good day to hit. 2-1 to Bellinger. Jordan Hicks throws. Bellinger tops it foul. Good splitter there. That's perfectly thrown. Right at the bottom of the strike zone and maybe dipping down below the strike zone. 2-2. Hicks could use a quick inning. When he made his Giants debut and those first many starts, he was getting a lot of quick innings, but those have disappeared to some degree. 2-2. Bellinger hits a pop-up. Kind of into no man's land. Who's going to take it? It'll be Austin Slater from left. He glides in and makes the catch. And that counts as a very strong beginning for Jordan Hicks. The Cubs go down in order. Imanaga, the lefty, to the mound. No.
Anticipation to see what.
Oh, goodness! That ball had a family! In game 2, his first home run. A 2-run bomb.
John, that wasn't just a home run. That ball almost exited the ballpark.
The hardest hit ball by a Red this year. It brought everyone to their feet.
The night away. For at Cache Creek Casino Resort, this is your time to come out and play. Cash in at Cache Creek Casino Resort, proud partner of our San Francisco Giants.
mental health, social work, and child welfare professionals. Step into the role of a certified wellness coach and help children and youth lead happier, healthier lives. Learn more at cawellnesscoach.org. Supported by the California Department of Healthcare Access and Information.
Now back to the Orange and Black on KNBR 104.5 and 680.
No score, bottom of the first. Giants coming up against the left-hander Shota Imanaga, who's got a lot of personality on the mound. Kicks the leg. His first pitch is called a ball. If that one's a ball, that's a problem for Imanaga because he loves to pitch up with the fastball. That was right at the top of the strike zone. Called ball one to Slater. He's been having a lot of good at-bats lately. The pitch, way inside. 92-mile-an-hour fastball there. It's 2-0. Imanaga trying to shake off a very tough start last time. He went 3 innings and he gave up 10 earned runs. The pitch. That is right at the knees for a called strike. 2-1. I mean, he had given up, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 earned runs all year before his last start and gave up 10 against the Mets. Now Slater drives this one down the left field line toward the corner. It is foul. Wow, not by much. Man. Giants are asking for the video room just to confirm and make sure, and I think they have. That thing just had a little too much hook to it. It barely missed the foul. I mean, it missed the foul pole by a foot or two. That was close. 2-2. The ball just exploded. Austin Slater hit that one 109 miles an hour. And now time. And I don't know if it was Slater who asked for time. I think it was. Junior Valentine gave a little different hand signal. We're so reliant on the umpire hand signals now. 2-2 pitch. That one is hit back up the middle. Horner, though, ranges to his right, has it, throws to first. In time to get Slater. So he's retired. Oh, so close to a leadoff home run, but it's out number 1. As we come to you live from the Hawaiian Airlines broadcast booth, Heliot Ramos stands in. Ramos, he's been one of the best players in the league since he was called up. The pitch. He takes a strike. 93-mile-an-hour fastball. And even last night, Ramos only had 1 hit, but every time he put the ball in play, he hit it hard. Now a ball in the dirt. Bounced a slider, Imanaga did. 1-1. Our By the Numbers is sponsored by Weichert Realtors. Weichert agents have guided thousands of buyers and sellers through every facet of home ownership. Don't settle for good, go for great. Work with a Weichert agent today. We'll give you Ramos's numbers since his call-up. Here's a swing and a drive to center field. Going back on it, Crow Armstrong. He'll make the catch, though, on the warning track in front of the wall for out number 2. Well, another ball that Ramos hit that one 104 off the bat. Nobody in the league has had more runs batted in, 35 since Ramos got called up. 6th in the league with his 10 home runs since he got to the big leagues this year. 8th in OPS. Top 15 in batting average. But not this time. 2 down, nobody on. Here's the pitch. Wilmer takes low for ball 1. Cubs defensively today. Suzuki back in the field. He's in left. Crow Armstrong in center and Bellinger in right. Morel at third. Swanson at short. Horner at second. Here's a strike to Wilmer. There's the high fastball called a strike. Bush at first, and the catcher today is Tomas Nido. Giants nothing, Cubs nothing. Bottom 1. Imanaga throws. Wilmer hits a high pop fly. Shallow right. Horner out. He's going to be called off by Bellinger coming in, looking up into the bright sun. He makes the catch, and the Giants are gone in order. We'll go to the second no score on the KNBR Northern California Honda Dealers Radio Network.
And here's another one I believe went off the scoreboard. If you miss in the middle of the plate with Max Muncy, he's good. Look at that level swing right there. And he's a hitter. But what I love, watch him drop. What he does is he moves his hands and he loads into the back leg. Here you see the knob facing the catcher, which I really love because that's the power position for any power hitter.
Left field. McCormick back. It's over his head. The Guardians walk it off. Chill Will Brennan gives the Guardians their only lead of the night. And it only took 14 innings to get there. His first career walk-off hit will be one to remember.
Now it's time for Eyes on the Ball Player. Can you find Adley Rutschman in this photo of Orioles fans?
Rutschman into third base standing. His first hit in the major leagues.
Adley Rutschman sends this one a long way.
It's poppin' on KNBR 104.5 and 680.
No score, inning number 2, and it is time for the Taco Bell second inning. Stop by your local Taco Bell to try their new Cantina chicken menu, and remember to live Moss. Seiya Suzuki takes strike 1 from Jordan Hicks. He retired the side in order in the first inning, and he did so pretty efficiently. 15 pitches, mostly throwing strikes. Right-handed hitter Suzuki, 9 home runs, including one yesterday, a big one, slider outside for a ball, 1-1. He hit the home run that knocked Hayden Birdsong out of the game. Hayden, who was so impressive in so many ways. Now a slider way outside. That one flew out of his hand funny. 2-1. Bob Melvin talking before the game about how impressed he was with his poise. Really, in some ways, just based on the first few pitches he threw. Like, hey, I belong here. 2-1 pitch. That is a strike over the outside, 2-2. And Birdsong, he's 22 years old. He's had 160 professional innings. That's it before making it to Major League Baseball. 2-2 pitch. That is called strike 3. Got him with the splitter. Beauty from Hicks. Out number 1. So there's a lot of room for Birdsong to grow and improve and get better. But I think for a first impression, thrown into the deep end of the pool, so to speak, he did not sink. He held his own. Ian Happ takes way inside, ball 1. Cubs and Giants, 0-0 on this Thursday afternoon. Fireworks tomorrow. Giants and Dodgers, and after the game, post-game fireworks. Still some tickets available. sfgiants.com/promotions. Place to go to check out all the info on the fireworks show. That's ball 2 to Happ. I think the new lights. Now, I guess they turn the lights out mostly for the fireworks, but I think they incorporate the lights some in the shows that they do. I could be totally wrong. Here's a ball inside, 3-0. So Happ gets ahead of the count. You got the right-handed hitting Christopher Morel on deck. Cubs have power up and down the lineup. 3-0 pitch, and that's ball 4. Not real close. So the precision of the first 4 hitters of the game sort of went out the window for at least that one hitter. Happ draws the walk, and up comes Morel. See if Hicks can get a ground ball. Morel only a 204 average, but a 313 on-base average, and we saw him reach base a lot last night. Plus, he's got 15 home runs. The pitch. That's a high strike with a slider, 0-1. He came in off a weekend where he hit a couple of home runs, so I think he's feeling pretty confident. The pitch. He fouls this one back. He got a sinker in. Hit it back to the backstop. The count is 0-2. Giants have Ramos now shading a little bit to the pull side, so just to the left from our perspective of straightaway center. Here's a ball low, splitter. Morel wouldn't chase. Matos is playing a little more straight up right field, not really guarding right center field the way that sometimes for some hitters a Giants outfielder will play. Flores holding Happ on the 1-2, up and away, 2-2. So Hicks fighting that command a little bit more now, mostly strikes in the first inning, and a different story here in the second. Runner at first, one out in a scoreless game, 2-2. Down and away. Again, another off-speed pitch that I think right out of the hand, even though it doesn't end up missing by much, maybe a half a foot outside, not a huge miss, but I think just the way that came out of his hand, it was a pretty easy take. Never to the hitter looked like a strike. So from 0-2 to 3-2, Happ is not going anywhere, and the ball is pulled foul on the ground. Let's pause for station identification. This is the KNBR Northern California Honda Dealers Radio Network.
This is Giants baseball. Nothing like it.
There's a long drive to right. It's headed for the bay.
On KNBR and KNBR FM, San Francisco, a Cumulus media station.
Full count, 3-2 to Christopher Morel. Dave Fleming, Darren Chan, our producer engineer, as we come to you live from the Hawaiian Airlines broadcast booth. Pickoff throw. Happ dives back safely. Dwayne Kuiper will be on the radio for the middle 3 innings today. So you hear from Kuip 4, 5, and 6. John's on assignment. Well, John won't be back with us until the next Giants homestand. 3-2 pitch. That is called strike 3 right on the outside. Beauty of a sinker. 2 down. That was a perfect pitch. So 2 outs. And Dansby Swanson comes up third. Jordan Hicks strikeout. Swanson had some good at-bats last night. It didn't have a whole lot to show for him. Here's a strike on the outside, a slider, 0-1. A couple times he was left sort of staring out into right center field like, that didn't go out. I think he thought he had a couple. 0-1 pitch. He hits this one to center field, but not deep. And who's going to get there? Nobody is going to fall in front of Ramos. Base hit, and now coming home, Happ, the throw from Estrada. He's out at the plate. Ian Happ tried to steal a run. He made it out on the bases last night. He tried to catch the Giants sleeping here. Ramos flipped it back and fairly casually to Thairo Estrada, but he hit.
And here's another one I believe went off the scoreboard. If you miss in the middle of the plate with Max Muncy, he's good. Look at that level swing right there. And he's a hitter. But what I love, watch him drop. What he does is he moves his hands and he loads into the back leg. Here you see the knob facing the catcher, which I really love because that's the power position for any power hitter.
Towards the gap, right center field. That's fading in for a base hit. And it's 1-0 Baltimore. The second RBI base hit for Adley Rutschman this afternoon. Rutschman sends that one.
at 2G speeds. $10 a month for each MyPlan perk. Additional terms and conditions apply per perk.
This week at Rayleigh's in Nob Hill, clip your digital member deal to get large packs of Rayleigh's fresh, boneless, skinless chicken breasts raised with no antibiotics ever for just $1.97 a pound, limit 2 packs. Not a digital member? Join for free at Rayleigh's.com or download the Rayleigh's app today.
Back to Orange and Black Bats Kraken on KNBR 104.5 and 680.
Here's Matt Chapman against Shota Imanaga. Bottom 2, no score. Giants and the Cubs. Here's the pitch. Up and away with a fastball for ball 1. Cubs keep trying to take advantage of the Giants on the bases, and finally here the last few days, the Giants are making them pay for it. Another out on the bases in the top of this second. Ian Happ just kept on going. The 1-0 pitch. Chapman takes low, ball 2. Giants, meanwhile, they were retired in order in the first by Imanaga, even though both Ramos and Slater had good swings. 2-0. Chapman takes a strike. That one kind of right in there. 2-1. Junior Valentine, the home plate umpire, he's not the play-by-play guy's best friend. He has a delayed call. 2-1. That one misses outside, and the count is 3-1. Hey, it's cool to see Ben Clemens today from Fangraphs. I asked him if he was coming to a game to stop by the booth, so he came by to say hi. 3-1 pitch, and that's a strike. He's an excellent baseball writer, and he lives right here in the city. He's a San Francisco resident. Anyway, he does a great job. If you're not a fan yet, check him out on Fangraphs.com. Great baseball resource. 3-2 in the dirt, ball 4. Chapman takes a walk. His wife Jenna came by to say hi as well. We're almost neighbors. So now I'm biased towards him. I thought he was a good writer before. Now he's like my favorite. Here's Jorge Soler, the DH today. Runner at first. First base runner for the Giants against Imanaga, who comes set and pitches. Soler swings and misses. He chased. That was a split change, and Soler must have read that as a fastball because he went out of the strike zone on the first pitch of the at-bat. 0-1 the count. The pitch. Soler hits a high pop fly, shallow right center. Triangle of Cubs players coming together, but Pete Crow Armstrong takes charge, the rookie center fielder, and catches it one away. Here's Luis Matos. Our Ask the Announcer question is sponsored by Honda. Hurry into your local Honda dealer today. We've been getting a lot of questions about the celebration of life for the public, for Giants fans everywhere, to celebrate Willie Mays and when that's going to happen. The Giants did announce today when that will be. Here's a strike right on the inside corner to Matos. It's 0-1. Monday, July 8th, so 1 week from this Monday. Right when the Giants get back home, it's a Giants off day. Now a throw to first, and Chapman just gets back. He was kind of leaning, and Imanaga's got a deceptive move over there. But he got back safely. So the public celebration of life for the legendary Willie Mays, Monday, July 8th, 4 p.m. The 0-1 pitch, swing and a miss by Matos, strike 2. Gates are going to open at 3, and the ceremony should last a couple of hours. So 4 to 6 is how it's kind of scheduled out. And that's the info we have. There's no admission fee or anything like that. It's open to the public. Now a liner down the left field line. Foul. Matos a little too quick on that high fastball. He crushed it, but pulled it foul. Matos had an excellent game last night. His best since coming back to the big leagues. Lined out, got robbed of a hit by Dansby Swanson. Homered to put the Giants back ahead right after the Cubs had tied the game. And then had another solid line drive single. Behind in the count here, 0-2 though. Imanaga pitches. Matos takes strike 3. Fastball kind of froze him right down at knee-high height. First strikeout for Imanaga. 2 down. Chapman still at first. Here's Thairo. Thairo had the throw that caught Happ trying to score on the blue pit in the top of this second inning. That kept it 0-0. It's still 0-0. The pitch. Thairo hits a slow roller left side. Morel to his left has it. Straightens up. Throws to first in time. Out number 3. 1 walk, no runs. We will go to the third. Giants and Cubs. A 0-0 game on the KNBR Northern California.
Now it's time for Who Can It Be? We're going to show you a childhood photo of a big leaguer. Can you guess who it is? The answer is Kevin Kiermaier.
There's a ball driven in deep left field, up and gone to the home run court. Jose Ramirez, home run number 7. There's another long fly ball. Deep center field, and gone to Souvenir City. Career home run number 200 for Jose. Right field, Ref Snyder back. He's going to wave goodbye. It's the first 3-homer game in the career of Jose Ramirez.
Libera tu espíritu ganador. Apuestas deportivas y cientos de juegos de casino.
.com. This is Giants Baseball on KNBR 104.5 and 680.
Third inning here in San Francisco on this Thursday afternoon. Last game of a 4-game series. Giants-Cubs. Jordan Hicks to Pete Crow Armstrong in a 0-0 ball game. Crow Armstrong pulls the first pitch very foul, a first pitch slider. 4 strike 1. Giants annual family auction is ending this Sunday, June 30th. So it's up live right now, sfgiants.com/GCF. Here's a swing and a miss, strike 2. You can also stop by the community clubhouse right here at the ballpark this weekend to purchase mystery baseballs, with proceeds supporting the Giants Community Fund and the George Mark Children's House. sfgiants.com/GCF. Lots of great stuff. Check it out. Here's a pitch high and tight, and it hit him. Got a piece of him. Well, that's a big mistake. It's always, you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher. You do not want to hit a batter and give him a base, but especially when it's a guy like Pete Crow Armstrong, who is so fast. Just glanced off his elbow, and he was trying to get out of the way. Now Tomas Nido. Giants have done a better job of at least trying to combat the running game, but I would think that Pete Crow Armstrong is something, and he goes on the first pitch. Taken for a strike, the throw, he is safe. Not by much. That was much closer. Giants are looking, but I think he did make it in there safely. Casale made a good throw. But it is a steal. Pete Crow Armstrong is still perfect for the year. Just got in there ahead of the tag of Thairo Estrada. He was not waiting around. 14 steals, and he hasn't been caught. Here's a square of a bunt by Tomas Nido, and he takes the splitter low. 1 ball, 1 strike to count.
That is Crow Armstrong's 14th stolen base. 14th stolen base pro.
Just for some perspective, the Giants as a team have 25 steals. Pete Crow Armstrong, who's not been in the big leagues all year and isn't playing every day, has 14 on his own. The 1-1. That one is fouled off to the right, out of play by Nido. Strike 2. We saw Tomas Nido in a Mets uniform earlier this year. Mets let him go, and the Cubs picked him up. They released Yan Gomes to add Nido. No score, but runner at second with nobody out. The 1-2 in the dirt through the splitter. 2-2. Hicks to the plate. Crow Armstrong runs for third. Swing and a miss. Throw, tag, safe. Wow, and that was close. Chapman got the tag down quickly. Casale made a good throw. It is a strikeout and out number one. Giants are looking, waiting for word from the video room, and they won't challenge. Very close. Wow, that was, I don't know. What do you think? Watching the replay, we never got a freeze frame right when the glove touched the arm. That was close. He had the oven mitt on it. It was almost like his wrist was turned up. Not enough to challenge, I guess. Infield comes in, and a ball. Nico Horner, everybody thought that was a strike. Call the ball. So a hit by pitch and 2 steals by Pete Crow Armstrong. Runner at third, 1 out. Infield in. The pitch is blasted to left by Nico Horner. Going back on the ball, Slater. It is gone. Just up over the wall for a 2-run homer. Slater was getting ready to play the carom. He ran back, got to the wall, then turned around and backed up, but it kept going. Only the 3rd home run of the year for the Cubs leadoff hitter. It is 2-0 Cubs. I'm sure that feels good for Horner, who is playing in front of all his family and friends this week. Only the 2nd hit for the Cubs, but they have a 2-0 lead. Here's Michael Busch. He takes a slider over the outside. It was a split that Horner hit out. Now a ball fouled off to the left out of play. And it was, watching it over again, he left it right out over the heart of the plate. So it happens sometimes. Give Horner credit for being on it. Now a fastball high and tight to Busch. It's 1-2. 1 out, 2 runs in. 2-0 Cubs. Here in the 3rd. This will be the 47th pitch for Jordan Hicks coming up. On the Toyota out-of-town scoreboard, only one other game. Well, actually now 2. A 2nd game has started. They're playing a makeup game in Chicago. That one's just underway. No score. Braves and White Sox. Just a one-off. Here's a foul by Busch off to the left. The game that is in the bottom of the 2nd down in Arizona, it is already 6-0 Twins. So Minnesota has jumped out in front against the Diamondbacks. We'll see the Twins here, the last series before the All-Star break. 1-2. Down and in. And for the Giants, this is the official, if you just go by the math, today is the start of the 2nd half of the year. We are 1 halfway done. Here's a liner foul down the right field line. So Hicks having a hard time putting away Michael Busch. It's 2-2. 82nd game of the year here today. But next homestand, the Twins will be here. The Twins are good. Cleveland's even better in that division. Now a swing and a miss. Strike 3. Got him with the split. That's the 5th strikeout for Hicks. Out number 2. And up comes Cody Bellinger. Minnesota today, it's kind of spread around. Nobody's hit a home run. They have 6 runs without a home run in the first 2 innings. Carlos Correa's been playing well. He's been real hot. The pitch. That's just inside, ball 1. Twins are 8 games behind Cleveland, though, even though they're 8 games over 500. One and out to Bellinger. The pitch. That misses in, ball 2. Jordan Montgomery, the pitcher today, he is not had a good time of it. Only 2 of those runs earned, though. A couple of errors already against the Diamondbacks. Here's a strike on the outside, 2-1. Anyway, we'll keep you posted on those 2 games and then any others that get started while we go along. Giants and Cubs 2-0 here in the top of the 3rd. Our Toyota out-of-town scoreboard. Toyota, let's go places. Now a slider just outside, ball 3.
Come on, Carter, you got it.
It's not a full schedule. Here's a ground ball toward third. Tough hop, and it comes up and kicks off of Matt Chapman. That one had a lot of topspin, and it bounced up and got him almost on the shoulder. So that's a hit for Bellinger. He hit it hard and with some weird spin. Chapman tried to angle his body so that he could field it, and it just had wicked spin on it. It got him almost like in the armpit. That took a turn as it came up on him. So Bellinger's aboard. Chapman's unhappy with himself. Casale's coming out just to give Hicks, I think, a little breather. But that was a difficult play. Dodgers are here in town. They came, I'm sure I guess I don't know this for sure, but I would assume that they flew yesterday after their game in Chicago and are here in San Francisco and just taking the day off while the Giants play. Giants-Dodgers tomorrow night to start a 3-game series. So 2 down, Seiya Suzuki with Bellinger at first. The pitch. Line to right. Going back on it, Matos, and he will miss it. It goes by him. Hits off the wall. And now he fumbles trying to pick it up, playing the carom. Coming around third, Bellinger. He'll score easily. And into third is Suzuki. They will give him a triple. It's 3-0 Cubs, and the ball was smoked, but Matos took a step in at first and then couldn't get back and catch it. Matos reached up with the glove, and it was just by him. Then it took kind of a funny carom. He tracked after it, and even when he went to pick the ball up, it got away from him. I don't think that was going to have any impact on Bellinger, at least. Here's a ball down and in to Ian Happ. So that's 2 balls in a row, both hit hard and not easy plays, but neither made behind Hicks, keeping the inning going. Swing and a miss by Happ. It's 1-1. So the Cubs have scored 3 times here in the inning. A 2-run homer by Horner. And now the 2-out triple by Seiya Suzuki. 1-1 pitch. Happ pulls this one sharply foul down the right field line. It's 1-2. 5 strikeouts so far for Hicks. He could use another one here. For every strikeout by Giants pitchers, Golden State will make a donation to the Junior Giants. Sponsored by Golden State. When you succeed, we succeed. Visit us today at goldenstatelumber.com. 1-2 is high and tight. Turning into a stress inning for Hicks. He's up to 60 pitches now in the game. Is 2-2. Down and in with a slider, 3-2. Here's the pitch. That one's ball 4. Splitter, and he missed. So Hicks just can't get the final out here. Here's Christopher Morel. This next pitch will be the 30th of the inning for Hicks. It starts to take a toll. First pitch Morel hits a high fly ball down the right field line. That one's slicing, though, back into the seats. Over the net. Out of play. Strike one. Speaking of those Dodgers coming here this weekend, first 20,000 fans on Saturday get a Beat LA Aloha shirt presented by StubHub. That's a 4:15 start time on Saturday, and there are still some tickets available. sfgiants.com/promotions. 0-1 to Morel. First and third, 2 down, 3 runs in. A pitch almost hits him way inside. 1-1. Hicks needs an out badly. Here's the pitch. That one is driven to right center field. Matos back, and he will square up, make the catch on the edge of the warning track. Out number 3. Jordan Hicks needed that. Now the Giants need to give him a blow. They'll come up in the bottom of the third with Ahmed, Casali, and Slater.
Left field. McCormick back. It's over his head. The Guardians walk it off. Chill Will Brennan gives the Guardians their only lead of the night. And it only took 14 innings to get there. His first career walk-off hit will be one to remember.
Smash to right center. First big league hit, and here he goes. Lightning speed. De La Cruz up to second. A stand-up double. That was 112 off the bat.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. This kid is electric. First career double, first career base hit.
There it is, 2000, a milestone moment for a Pittsburgh icon back home.
How good is it that they can enjoy that here in Pittsburgh?
Man, it's hard to even speak right now. What a beautiful thing.
What a wonderful achievement for Andrew McCutcheon. 2,000 career hits, and to do that in a Pirate uniform.
That's what means the most right there.
Mazda Find Out event, visit PutnamMazda.com for some big summer savings and a car shopping experience driven by you.
This is Giants Baseball on KNBR 104.5 and 680.
Nick Ahmed leads off for the Giants. Bottom of the third. Giants have some work to do. They're down 3-0. Ahmed takes a strike. Fastball right down the middle. And maybe for Imanaga, after the long, tough inning for Jordan Hicks, he was just assuming that the Giants hitters might take a pitch or two. Here's a ball down and in to Ahmed, 1-1. It was something they did not do particularly well in St. Louis in the heat and the humidity. Just try to do whatever you can to give your pitcher a little blow. Now a ball down and in to Ahmed, 2-1. And look, it's not nearly as hot and humid today, but you have a 30-plus pitch inning in the sunshine. That is taxing, no matter what the temperature says. 2-1. Ahmed takes strike 2. Very low strike there. 2-2. Ahmed, who a couple nights ago, 3 nights ago, I guess, hit his first Giants home run. Now he uses his timeout. So that's the idea. Just, do whatever it takes. Take a timeout. Take a few pitches. 2-2. He hits a little pop-up first base side. That one's going to go into the Cubs dugout. And Ahmed will see at least one more. It's 2-2. Minnesota's added another run in the third. It's 7-0 Twins over the Diamondbacks on the Toyota out-of-town scoreboard. Two-two pitch. Ahmed fouls this one to the backstop. Giants don't have a hit yet against Imanaga. Chapman drew the walk in the second. That's our only base runner so far. Casale on deck, and then Slater here in the inning. The 2-2. That one is fouled. Back out of play. And into the seats just below us. Might have heard some shrieks from the fans below us. That ball, you sit far away from the field, you watch him play ball, it kind of looks innocent, and then all of a sudden a foul ball is screaming back at you, and you realize why they call it a hard ball. 2-2. Fouled away again, and again into the seats just below us. More like below Dwayne and Mike, over a couple boos to my right. Everything in your body tells you, get out of the way of that thing. 2-2. Down and in. Full count, 3-2. That was the 9th pitch of the at-bat to Ahmed. He's having a real battle. So we'll see if Imanaga challenges him here. Full count, 3-2. He pitches. Ahmed fouls another one off. That one clangs off a guy's shoulder and rolls away. That one wasn't hit as hard. I think he's all right. So the 11th pitch of the at-bat coming to Ahmed. Here it is. He takes ball 4. Wow, what a great job that was by Nick Ahmed. Giants are down 3 runs. They need a base runner. They need to give Jordan Hicks a little breather in the dugout. An 11-pitch walk. Matt Chapman had a 13-pitch walk earlier in this series. So here's Curt Casale. Casale starting for the first time against Imanaga. The pitch off the inside, ball 1. Casale was with the Cubs when the Giants acquired him. He was not in the big leagues. He was in the minor leagues. So it's not exactly true that this would be against his former team from earlier this year, because he wasn't in the big leagues, but he did get to know a lot of these players during spring training. Here's a split change for a strike. It's 1-1. And I would imagine that he somewhere, I should have asked him, but I would imagine that he worked with Imanaga. Here's the 1-1. Casale lines one up the middle, base hit. Nice simple swing from Curt Casale in the bottom of the order has set things up for the Giants here. 2 on, nobody out. 8-9 hitters are aboard, and now it's up to the big boys, Slater and Ramos, to make something of this. That's a good approach right there by Casale. Just a solid line drive single into center field. Austin Slater. Slater, he had a good at-bat his first time up, ended up grounding out, but took some good swings. Slater's numbers still do not look very good, but it's been much more Slater-like in the last couple weeks since he came back off the injured list. Imanaga now steps off. That counts as one of his 2 disengagements. He's 10 for 34 since coming off the injured list, Slater is. First pitch here is a strike. Fastball, 94 miles an hour. He's cooled down a little bit. I mean, he was red hot for a while. It's just tough when you're not playing every day. 0-1 pitch. Slater swings and misses. Fastball right down the middle. That can rattle a big league hitter. You don't connect with that one. 0-2. 2 on, nobody out. Imanaga throws. Slater hits a slow roller toward third. Morel's going to go to step on third for 1. Throws to first. Got him double play. Slater thinks he was safe. I think Mark Hallberg thinks so too. We'll wait and see if the Giants challenge, and they will. So I think the Giants video room also agrees with those 2. It's big because if it's double play, it means runner at second, 2 down. And watching the replay, I think he was safe.
San Francisco's challenging the out call at first base.
This one shouldn't take long. Morel's got a great arm. He made it close. But I think Slater will stay put over there, and the Giants will have first and second with one out. Replay challenge sponsored by Putnam Family Dealerships. Car shopping driven by you. 2 crews in New York at all times. And just a quick look into the video room. Looked to me like it's C.B. Buckner, the umpire, is actually watching the monitor.
After review, the call on the field is overturned. The runner is safe. San Francisco retains their challenge.
So Giants use the challenge wisely. Here's Heliot Ramos. 3-0 Cubs. 2 on, 1 out for Ramos. Batting average down to 292 for Heliot. Here's the pitch. Swings and misses. That was a fastball, but it was at 90 as opposed to 94. Ramos hit a ball to deep center field his first time up that was caught. Here's the 0-1. Ramos fouls this one back out of play. Man, that Giants are seeing some pitches right out over the plate, and there is some deception with Imanaga. They haven't faced this guy before. But those are big-time mistakes, and he's getting away with them. That was right down the middle at 93. Now a ball outside, the split change. 1-2. He got away with one against Slater, too. Just a swing and miss on a pitch right out over the heart of the plate. And then, look, it happens. You don't always hit every mistake, but for a pitcher, you can only get away with those for so long. Now, time. And that was not Ramos's time. That was Imanaga. Cubs 3, Giants nothing. Imanaga finally getting the sign he wants from his catcher. 1-2. Foul back. High fastball. Ramos did well to just fight that one off. Casale is the runner at second base. Slater the runner at first. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Ramos strikes out swinging. Well, that's big. 2 down. And Ramos is going to be thinking about a few of those pitches. He had some pitches to hit. That last one came right in on his hands. That was a good pitch. I think Ramos is going to be seeing more of that here. Ramos has so beautifully used right field during his hot streak. I think teams are going to try to force him to make a little adjustment and pull the ball by coming in on him. Here's Wilmer. He takes down and away for ball 1. Giants trail 3-0. Wilmer Flores, the 1-0 pitch. He hits a pop-up on the infield right side. It'll be the second baseman Horner making the call on the catch. Giants had 2 on, nobody out, and their leadoff hitter coming up, and they do not score. So good job by Imanaga to get through it. We go to the 4th. Dwayne Kuiper joins you on the radio.
Anticipation to see what...
Oh, goodness! That ball had a family! In game 2, his first home run. A 2-run bomb.
John, that wasn't just a home run. That ball almost exited the ballpark.
The hardest hit ball by a Red this year. It brought everyone to their feet.
starts here. Visit HawaiianAirlines.com to book your vacation now.
Now back to the Orange and Black on KNBR 104.5 and 680.
All right, Dwayne Kuiper back here at Oracle Park as we head to the fourth inning with the Cubs leading 3-0. It'll be Dansby Swanson to lead things off against Jordan Hicks. And the pitch, and Swanson tries to check his swing. It doesn't matter because it was a called strike. The third inning where the Cubs scored their 3 runs, it all started with Crow Armstrong getting hit on the arm. That's the next pitch from Hicks down low in the dirt. It's 1 ball and 1 strike. So work to do for the Giants here on this Wednesday afternoon. The pitch. Outside, 2 balls and a strike. Cubs looking to salvage a win in this 4-game series before they head to Milwaukee. Pitch is outside, so it goes from 0-1 to 3-1. Hicks deals. Swinging a foul into the glove of Kurt Casale. And it's now 3-2 as Swanson took a rip at a pitch that may have been ball 4. So here again we see a 3-2 pitch. Foul down the right field line and out of play. Well, on Saturday, July 13th, you can pick up a piece of history with a Mount Core 4 statue featuring Affeldt, Casilla, Lopez, and Romo. Swing and a miss. On a pitch up to Swanson. 1 out. Strikeout number 6. And here's Crow Armstrong. On that day, the 13th of July, as Hicks throws to Armstrong and he takes low. That Mount Core 4 statue is presented by AAA. So come on out early on the 13th for the Wall of Fame induction ceremony. Swing and a miss. 1 ball and 1 strike. So get your tickets at sfgiants.com/Wall of Fame. The Core 4. Bouncing ball to first. Wilmer Flores has got it. He'll go to the bag. 2 outs. The next out will be the 21st out of the game, sponsored by 21st Amendment's Hell or High Watermelon Wheat Beer, summer in a can. 2 outs. Here's Tomas Nido, the Cubs catcher. Swing and a miss on a slow breaking ball, and it's no balls and 1 strike. Nido struck out in the 3rd. Here's the pitch. This one bounces in front of Casale and then to the backstop. 1 ball and 1 strike. Beautiful day. Our Giants fans love their midweek day baseball. The pitch. Outside and high. 2 balls and a strike. Nido waiting, and he lines this one on 1 hop to Thairo Estrada behind the bag at second. He's got it. Throws to first. And a 1-2-3 inning for Jordan Hicks. For the Giants, Chapman, Soler, and Matos coming up. It's 3-0 Chicago.
There's a ball driven in deep left field. Up and gone gone to the home run court. Jose Ramirez, home run number 7. There's another long fly ball. Deep center field and gone to Souvenir City. Career home run number 200 for Jose. Right field, Ref Snyder back. He's going to wave goodbye. It's the first 3-homer game in the career of Jose Ramirez.
Anticipation to see what.
Oh, goodness! That ball had a family! In game 2, his first home run. A 2.
John, that wasn't just a home run. That ball almost exited the ballpark.
The hardest hit ball by a Red this year. It brought everyone to their feet.
There it is! 2000! A milestone moment for a Pittsburgh icon back home. How good is it that they can enjoy that here in Pittsburgh?
Man, it's hard to even speak right now. What a beautiful thing.
What a wonderful achievement for Andrew McCutchen. 2,000 career hits, and to do that in a Pirate uniform.
That's what means the most right there.
Health. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
What does it take to take on Alzheimer's? Courage to learn the facts and know the signs. And confidence to talk to your healthcare provider about screening and early detection. Find out how you can take on Alzheimer's at takeonalz.com.
Giants fans, stream the sports leader on the all-new KNBR app. Now back to the Orange and Black.
Home half of the 4th inning, 3-0. Chicago. Here's Matt Chapman. And the pitch to Chapman is a breaking ball for a strike. He didn't throw many, but he did on the first pitch to Chapman to steal a strike. And that's exactly what happened. Comes back with this pitch, and Chapman pops it up, and it's in the seats and out of play in a quick 0-2. Imanaga. 2 strikeouts, 2 walks. He's allowed 1 hit. Chapman takes strike 3 call. Number 1. And here's Soler. Soler popped out in the 2nd. And he fouls it back, and it snowballs in 1 strike. And he's trying to put something together. They did in the 3rd inning. And Soler wraps this one to Swanson from deep short, and he throws out Soler, 2 down. Well, this coming Sunday, the first 15,000 fans are going to receive Mickey Mouse Ears hat, presented by Giardelli and courtesy of the Disneyland Resort. Sunday's games includes Disney themes and prizing, plus special appearance from Mickey Mouse. There's a fastball, and Luis Matos fouls it straight back. Come on out. Get a chance to see Mickey Mouse experience the magic, and get your tickets at sfgiants.com/magic. Oh, and 1 to Matos, who struck out looking in the 2nd. Here he hits a high fly ball into moderately deep left center field, and it's Crow Armstrong right in front of Suzuki, who makes the catch, and that'll end the inning. So a 1-2-3 4th, and we've played
is 0 for 3. Fly ball left field. Pretty well hit. Rosario's not going to even go back. It's a 2-run home run for Turner. He's done it again. 25 home runs, 72 runs batted in. The man has 10 home runs in his last 11 games. He now has 149 career home runs. John, he has 15 home runs since the 4th of August.
I tell you what, it has been a joy to watch.
Left field. McCormick back. It's over his head. The Guardians walk it off. Chill Will Brennan gives the Guardians their
Cantina Chicken Burrito, only at Taco Bell. We are KNBR, the sports leader, your home for Giants baseball.
First pitch of the 5th inning is a called strike to Nico Horner right at the knees. Cubs are leading 3-0. Top of the order for the Cubs. And Horner rolls this one to the other side where Estrada's got it. Waits for Flores to get back to the bag, and he throws him out. And here's Bush. The 5th inning is sponsored by TimberTech. TimberTech decking and railing. Everything wood should be. Visit timbertech.com. So here's Bush. And he bounces the first pitch foul. Bush struck out in the first and then struck out again in the third. Up and in to even the count. The pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-2. By the way, the Giants have fireworks tomorrow night after the Giants and Dodgers. Post-game fireworks show, so come on out. sfgiants.com/promotions. 1-2 pitch is high. Two and two. The pitch. Swinging a line drive into left field, a base hit, right in front of Austin Slater. So that's a one-out single. Number 5. And here's Bellinger. Bellinger hit one very, very hard to Matt Chapman. The first pitch is inside for a ball. And it had topspin and a weird hop and had every possible nightmare you could have on a ground ball. The 1-0 pitch to Chapman is a bouncing ball to first. Flores has got it, picks it up. Now he tags Bellinger, who is coming down the line. And into second, in scoring position, is Bush. Hey, let's pause for station identification. This is the KNBR Northern California Honda Dealers Radio Network.
This is Giants baseball. Nothing like it.
High drive to left. Gone!
On KNBR and KNBR FM, San Francisco, a Cumulus media station.
I'm Dwayne Kuiper along with Dave Fleming, John Miller on assignment. My crew go. over on the TV side, and Darren Chan here in the booth directing traffic. It's 3-0 Chicago. 1 ball and no strikes to Seiya Suzuki with Bush at second. Swing and a miss. He threw him a changeup. Suzuki has to jump back out of the way as that one nearly hit him. His triple in the 3rd inning knocked in the 3rd run of the game, and he hit it over the head of Luis Matos in right field. He takes a strike, a breaking ball at the knees. 2-2. So Hicks has thrown 92 pitches.
Shut him down!
And the pitch. Swing and a foul at home plate. Sully couldn't quite hang on. Otherwise, the inning would have been over.
Get on it, Jordan! Get on it!
3 runs on 5 hits for Chicago. No runs on 1 hit for the Giants. Here's the 2-2 pitch to Suzuki. And did he go around? He did. And that'll end the inning. 7 strikeouts for Hicks. Might be his last inning. For the Giants, Estrada, Ahmed, and Casale coming up. Bottom of the 5th. Now both he and Nick Ahmed are ready. But right now, Ahmed is behind 0-2. The pitch. Little tapper up the middle. Swanson charging, throwing, got him. It's his opposite number, 2 down. Time now for the leaderboard update, sponsored by Bank of America. Proud sponsor of the Junior Giants, helping inspire tomorrow's leaders on and off the field. The leaders in the American League East, it's the Yankees. They're just a game up on Baltimore. As here's Casale. Casale takes inside for a ball. Cleveland has an 8-game lead on Minnesota in the Central. In Seattle, a 4.5-game lead on Houston. Here's the 1-0 pitch to Casale, and it's high. In the National League, the Phillies an 8-game lead over Atlanta. Milwaukee a 6-game lead over St. Louis, and the Dodgers an 8.5-game lead over the Padres as Casale takes high again. It's 3-0. Best record in baseball are the Philadelphia Phillies. The 3-0 pitch, and Casale takes a strike. We've got a winning percentage of .663. Cleveland with a winning percentage of .654. And there's another strike to make it 3-2. So that's your leaderboard. Casale trying to get on for Slater. It's 3-2. Here's the pitch. Swinging a high pop-up into right field for Bellinger. And Bellinger will wait. It comes down. He makes the catch. Inning over. After 5, 3-0 Chicago on the KNBR Northern California Honda Dealers Radio Network.
In NorCal these days, too many...
There it is! 2000! A milestone moment for a Pittsburgh icon back home.
How good is it that they can enjoy that here in Pittsburgh?
Man, it's hard to even speak right now. What a beautiful thing.
What a wonderful achievement for Andrew McCutcheon. 2,000 career hits, and to do that in a Pirate uniform.
That's what means the most right there.
Brett Rooker joining the show in studio. We're going to talk hitting.
What are you thinking right here?
That's 95 at the very top, and I at least foul it off. So I know I can cover it. If I make that same move and have that same mindset, I can cover the fastball at the top. And if I can cover that fastball at the top and at least foul it off with 2 strikes, then I know I'm on the rest of the pitches, and I know I've got time to adjust to it. Can we get a side view? One of the side views back up, and I think that
he's going to work here.
I know he's definitely ready.
Here he comes.
He's ready, man.
Now it's time for Eyes on the Ball Player. Can you find Bryce Harper in this photo of Phillies fans?
Bryce Harper! Harper slashes a base hit to left center.
Sliding attempt, he made the grab.
Bryce Harper, one of the faces of this great game.
Bryce Harper has blasted one.
Bryce Harper,
And there he is.
All right, back here at Oracle Park, we've reached the 6th inning. The new pitcher for the Giants is Spencer Bivens. So Bivens replaces Hicks, who went 5, allowed 3 runs. He issued 2 walks, and he struck out 7. So here's Ian Happ. As Bivens throws, and Happ hits a high pop-up on the infield around the second base area. Is Nick Ahmed battling the sun, puts it away. 1 pitch, 1 out. See if we could get caught up on the scoreboard on this Wednesday afternoon. Not a full slate of games, but enough. Here's Morel, who takes a strike. Minnesota scored 6 runs off of Jordan Montgomery and the D-backs in the 3rd inning. They're in the 4th. It's 11-1 as Morel bounces this one to 3rd. Over the bag is Chapman. He's got it. Throws on the run, and they got him. Nice play. So Chapman retires. Morel, here's Swanson. So it's 11-1. Twins over the D-backs. And that game is just in the 4th inning. White Sox lead Atlanta 1-0 in the 4th. Those are the only day games other than this one. And Swanson with a swing and a miss. Games that'll be played later on. The Phillies will host Miami. The Orioles will take on the Rangers at home. Big chopper foul through the coaching box, third base side, 0-2. Toronto and the Yankees will go at it in Toronto. At Busch Stadium in St. Louis, it'll be the Cardinals and the Reds. Kansas City will host the Guardians. Swanson, a high pop-up down the right field line, and it'll drift into the seats. And the Angels will take on the Tigers in Anaheim. And that's your Toyota out-of-town scoreboard. Toyota, let's go places. Oh, and 2. The pitch. Swing and a miss. You got him. Bivens with a nice 6th inning. See if that'll get the Giants going as we head to the home half of the 6th. It'll be Slater, Ramos, Flores. 3-0.
You're always down for a deep dive, Scorpio, whether it's burying your head in a book or checking out the advanced analytics of current players. This is a perfect time to balance the strenuous physical demands of the game with working on your mental agility. A journey into past baseball stats could spark your imagination on how to improve your own skills.
Anticipation to see what.
Oh, goodness! That ball had a family! In game 2, his first home run. A 2-run bomb.
John, that wasn't just a home run. That ball almost exited the ballpark.
The hardest hit ball by a Red this year. It brought everyone to their feet.
There it is, 2000, a milestone moment for a Pittsburgh icon back home. How good is it that they can enjoy that here in Pittsburgh?
Man, it's hard to even speak right now. What a beautiful thing.
What a wonderful achievement for Andrew McCutcheon. 2,000 career hits, and to do that in a Pirate uniform.
That's what means the most right there.
Now it's time for Eyes on the Ball Player. Can you find Aaron Judge in this sea of Yankee fans?
That one is drill.
A Judgian blast.
That is absolutely crushed.
This is Giants Baseball on KNBR 104.5 and 680.
The Giants half of the 6th inning. Austin Slater will lead things off. And the pitch. And Slater fouls it back. The Cubs are leading 3-0. Giants have 1 hit in this game, and that was a solid single off the bat of Curt Casale. And that happened in the 3rd. Pitch to Slater. Shot into left field, a base hit. Right in between Morel and Swanson. And Slater's aboard. The only way you get something started is get that leadoff hitter on. And it's now the 3rd time the Giants have done that. And here's Ramos. A deep fly ball caught and a strikeout. And a swing and a miss, and it's 0-1. The left-hander for the Cubs throws. Just a bit high, not by much. Imanaga likes to work right at the top of that strike zone. Here's the pitch. Not that time, that was in the dirt, so it's 2 balls and 1 strike. Imanaga as he throws to first, and Slater goes back in standing up, maybe a little closer than anybody thought. But here we go again. Pitcher ready. The 2-1 is high and wide. Ramos started to go, but he held up. It's 3-1. So here, see what he does. 3-1 to Ramos. The pitch, swinging a high pop-up on the infield. And Horner will wait for this one to come down, and he makes the catch. Ramos very unhappy. He had a pitch to hit. Wilmer's popped up twice. Imanaga looks in. He gets the sign from Nido. And there's a pitch outside for a ball. 1 ball and no strikes. Matt Chapman on deck. The pitch to Flores and a pop-up. But that one's going to reach the seats. 2 rows beyond the Cubs dugout. And it's 1 ball and 1 strike. .75 pitches now for Imanaga. Homer pops this one up, but this was playable for Bellinger or Horner. Horner giving way to Bellinger, and Bellinger makes the catch. That's 3 pop-ups off the bat of Wilmer Flores today. So here's Chapman. Chapman is walked. And then Imanaga struck him out in the 4th inning looking. Here's the pitch. And it's a bit high. 1 ball and no strikes. Here he comes, and it's a strike on the outside corner. Worked the entire strike zone. In, out, up, down. The 1-1, and Chapman takes outside, 2 balls and 1 strike. And he's as good as advertised. Here's the 2-1 delivery to Chapman. Swing and a miss. 2-2. That's a 92-mile-an-hour fastball that the Giants are having trouble catching up to. 2-2 pitch. Here it is. Chapman with a line drive. Base hit, right field. And for the Giants, that gets the tying run coming up. In the person of Jorge Soler. So Soler, yeah, you could say that Soler is due to Park 1. And the Cubs lefty pauses and throws, and a swing and a miss. Boy, he challenged him. And he threw that ball right down the middle of the plate, but he's 0-1. Imanaga deals. Swinging a pop-up straight back and out of play. And it's 0-2, and he challenged him again. So Soler, whatever happens, you can't say that he didn't get a couple of pitches to hit. The pitch, shot foul down the third base side. Kind of a one-handed swing by Soler. If that's fair, it's going to be caught by the third baseman, Morel. So we'll do it again with Soler. And the pitch. Swinging a high pop-up foul down the right field line and out of play. .85 pitches now for Imanaga. Soler with slightly wide open stance. The pitch, swinging a high drive, left center field, in the gap and up against and off the wall, and over the wall for a ground rule double. So that's going to take a run off the board. Is Chapman will have to go back. Coming in to score is Slater. And now the Giants have runners at second and third. And the runner at second is the potential tying run. And the hitter is going to be Luis Matos. So, I mean, if the ball doesn't bounce over the wall, you got another run. So here's Matos, who's 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a fly ball to center field. And the pitch is down low, 1 ball and no strikes. The Cubs, well, they can do what they want with Matos. There is a base open, but then you have to deal with Thairo Estrada, so they can pick and choose who they want to face. The pitch to Matos. And it's to the backstop. And here comes Chapman, and he scores anyway. And it's 3-2. So the wild pitch also sends Soler to third, and now a lot more pressure on Nito, the catcher. Here's the 2-0 coming up to Matos, and he cues this one. First base side, it's going to be a hit, and safe, and this game is tied. A little ground ball that split Bush and Horner, and Imanaga couldn't get to it, and you could see with Matos going down the line, he was going to beat it out. So the Giants here in the 6th inning have tied it up. And you can thank the wild pitch for that. So here's Thairo Estrada. And the pitch. And Thairo takes a strike at the knees, and it's 0-1. On deck is Nick Ahmed. The pitch. Thairo rockets one foul down the third base line. Right. A line drive with one hop over the tarp. And he falls behind 0-2. The pitch to Estrada is up high. 1-2. Luke Little, a lefty, is in the bullpen for the Cubs. The pitch. Thairo, it's a high fly ball center field. In the park is Crow Armstrong is going to make the catch, and that's going to end the inning. Giants tied up. It's 3-3. Dave Fleming will be back. He'll take you the rest of the way here in
left field. McCormick back. It's over his head. The Guardians walk it off. Chill Will Brennan gives the Guardians their only lead of the night. And it only took 14 innings to get there. His first career walk-off hit would be one to remember.
for a Pittsburgh icon back home. How good is it that they can enjoy that here in Pittsburgh?
Man, it's hard to even speak right now. What a beautiful thing.
What a wonderful achievement for Andrew McCutcheon. 2,000 career hits, and to do that in a Pirate uniform.
That's what means the most right there.
Anticipation to see what...
Oh, goodness! That ball had a family! In Game 2, his first home run.
$. Excludes Alaska and Hawaii while supplies last.
Listen to Giants baseball on your smart speaker. Just say play KNBR.
Well, the Giants off the deck to tie the game. It's 3-3. We go to the 7th. Dave Fleming back with you here on the radio side of our Giants broadcast after this half inning, 7th inning stretch. Sponsored by Dignity Health. Hello, Human Kindness. Eric Miller takes over. So Hicks for 5, Spencer Bivens a nice 6th inning, and now the lefty Miller for the 39th time this year. Eric Miller against Pete Crow Armstrong. First pitch is a strike. Good fastball right on the outside corner. You got Crow Armstrong, lefty, then Nito, the catcher, and then Nico Horner, the leadoff hitter. 0-1 pitch is fouled back. He threw a slider. Crow Armstrong fouled it off. It's 0-2. Giants 3, Cubs 3. It was 3-0, and the Giants going into the bottom of the 6th only had 1 hit. 0-2. Liner to left. Coming over Slater to catch it 1 away. Well, 2-strike swing. That was pretty good contact from Pete Crow Armstrong, but Slater was there to make the catch. 1 away. And now Tomas Nido. Top of the 7th inning, as always, sponsored by Cache Creek Casino Resort. Got lucky sevens in your future? Here's a pitch for your next weekend getaway. Head to Cache Creek Casino Resort. Your getaway awaits. Nito swings and misses. Change up from Miller. Strike 1. Giants are all over the league leaderboard in terms of appearances by pitchers. 0-1. Topped foul, third base side. It's 0-2. Tyler Rogers and Ryan Walker are 1-2. Tyler has 41 games. Ryan Walker has 40. Remember, this is the 82nd game of the year. We are exactly halfway finished now with the 2024 season. And Eric Miller's in the top 5. Throws this one to the backstop at 98 miles an hour. 1-2. So 39th. He's now tied for 3rd in the National League in games pitched. 3 of the top 4 in the league are Giants. Here's Eric Miller's 1-2. High, 2-2, and a lot of that is just beyond anybody's control. The Giants have had so many pitching injuries, just one after another, that the guys who are healthy and have been effective, they're getting leaned on hard. 2-2 is fouled back. He threw the slider. Nito got a piece of it. This is a big inning. The Giants have tied the game. Trying to sort of keep momentum on their side. Eric Miller, 2-2 pitch. Nito strikes out swinging. Got him with the 98-mile-an-hour fastball. 2 down. Nice pitch. That was perfect. 2 outs for Nico Horner. Only 1 hit for Horner, but it was a big hit of the day for the Cubs. A 2-run homer off of Jordan Hicks. Giants starter who threw the ball well today, but the Giants have taken him off the hook. When he left, it was 3-0. Now it's 3-3. Here's Horner from the right side against his old college teammate. Takes a fastball outside for ball 1. These two were just down on the peninsula at Stanford together years ago. 1-0 pitch. Lined into center, base hit. Horner against his old pal. It's his 2nd hit of the day. And now, especially with no Patrick Bailey today, Cubs tie game, 2 outs. This may be a true green light situation for Nico Horner, who's been running against the Giants a lot in all 7 of these matchups. Horner's got 13 steals on the year, only been caught twice. And more than just a couple of those have come against the Giants. Michael Bush is the hitter. There goes Horner. Big jump. Pitch taken. Throw. And it goes into center field. Horner is going to stay put. Ramos comes in to back it up. It'll be a steal. Casale's throw, I mean, it needed to be absolutely perfect. Horner got just a tremendous jump, and the ball bounced before Ahmed could get to it. So now the Cubs, 2-out single, but a stolen base, their second of the game. The steal back in the third by Crow Armstrong helped lead to a run. 1-0 pitch. Down and away from Miller, 2-0. First pitch looked like a strike, but was called a ball. Now it's 2-0 to Bush. Cody Bellinger on deck. Tie game, 7th inning. Miller throws and just misses outside with a changeup, 3-0. Can hear Giants fans a little cranky about that call. 3-0 pitch. That's low, ball 4. Well, Eric Miller had 2 outs, nobody on. Now runners at first and second, and Brian Price is coming out. Giants are going to get Ryan Walker up in the bullpen. So this might be strategy, but it might also just be a chance to stall for some time. Help Walker get ready. You got Suzuki on deck. This is the thing about Eric Miller. He's got great stuff. And he's been a workhorse for the Giants. Lots of admirable things about him in his rookie season. But the walks can be an issue. 37 innings coming in, and now 19 walks on the year. That's a lot. Ryan Price turns around, heads back toward the dugout. The drive of the game sponsored by your Bay Area Chevy dealers. Visit Bay Area Chevrolet Dealers.com. Give it to Jorge Soler. Big RBI double in the middle of the Giants' 3-run sixth. Now, Cubs are threatening to go back ahead. 2 on, 2 out. Miller's going to spin and look to second. Just in case, you never know. Worked last night, the pitch. Bellinger takes low. Ball 1, 96 miles an hour, but not real close. 1-0 the count. Here's the pitch. That's a strike. Just threw a fastball right out over the plate. Bellinger's had a good track record against lefties this year. He's been better against lefties than against righties. Now he asks for time. Here's the pitch. In the dirt, through a changeup. 2-1. Giants 3, Cubs 3, but Eric Miller in some trouble here. After 2 quick outs, 2-1 is popped foul, back out of play. Through a good changeup, now it's 2-2. And I think part of the message from Brian Price might have been, look, we do have an open base. You got your teammate behind you. Try to make the perfect pitches to Bellinger. You don't have to give in a tie game. 2-2. He's set. Here's the pitch. High and tight. Threw a fastball at 98, but it was well up. Three and 2. Runners are going to take off. There they go. Bellinger hits it foul. Well, that was ball 4. Bellinger, he did get a piece, but it actually wasn't even all that close. So Bellinger fighting hard to try to hang in there and maybe just knock in the run himself. 3-2. Miller pitches. Bellinger strikes out swinging. 97-mile-an-hour fastball. He got him. So a 2-out rally for the Cubs. A hit, a steal, a walk, but no runs. 7th inning stretch time here.
When we're all in, magic happens. When it comes to healthcare, the team at Sequoia Hospital is all in too and committed to exceptional, compassionate care. Dignity Health, official healthcare provider of the San Francisco Giants.
Giants fans, stream the sports leader on the all-new KNBR app. Now back to the Orange and Black.
Bottom 7 Giants, and the Cubs are tied at 3. Nick Ahmed against the new pitcher, lefty Luke Little, who spins a breaking ball in for a called strike to Ahmed. Giants were down 3-0. Now it's 3-3. Ahmed waiting for the pitch. It's off the inside at 96 miles an hour. Little's got a little bit of a funky delivery. Imanaga, the starter, goes 6. So now this struggling Cubs bullpen takes over. Ahmed swings and misses over top the slider. Strike 2. Ahmed, for a guy, he did hit a home run in this series, but he's not known for his power. He does not get cheated. Took a big cut there. Now he asks for time. Luke Little, 24 appearances, a 4.15 ERA. Very tough to hit. He can be wild. 17 walks in 21 innings, but only 10 hits allowed. 1-2. The pitch is strike 3 called. He threw one right down the middle, but it was kind of like a hanging breaking ball, and it froze Nick Ahmed. 1 out for Curt Casale. So Imanaga goes 6, gave up the 3 runs on 5 hits, a couple of walks, and 3 strikeouts. Here's a strike to Casale. Curt Casale had the only Giants hit through the first 5 innings. And then 4 hits in the 6th and 3 runs. The 0-1 pitch is fouled off to the right. A high fastball. Michael Busch came over, hopeful, but it was over the net, out of play. 0-2. We got Slater on deck. He'll also hit here in the bottom of the 7th. The pitch. Pulled foul. Look out. Right toward the Giants dugout where everybody's watching on the top rail, and that sent some people scattering. That was a little scary for more than just a couple of those Giants down there in the third base dugout. 0-2. Off the outside, 1-2. 31,535. Good crowd here on this Thursday afternoon. Attendance sponsored by the Contra Costa County Office of the Sheriff. Apply for your new career in law enforcement at cocosheriff.org. 1-2 in the dirt. 2-2. That was the split change from Little. Here it comes. Way outside. Another breaking ball. That wasn't close. 3-2. Well, Casale, one thing that Casale has always done and still does, even without a lot of playing time, he controls the strike zone. Casale will not often chase. 3-2 pitch is called strike 3 on the outside corner. 2 down. Casale's having a little chat with Junior Valentine as he heads back to the dugout. That was a perfect pitch. Out number 2. So here's Slater. First pitch on the way. And Slater takes a strike. 79-mile-an-hour slider. It's 0-1. Slater got the Giants rally started last inning with a base hit. Scored their first run. Here's the 0-1. Off the inside. That one, did it hit him? I guess not. Somehow he got out of the way. Almost thought it grazed his jersey. Only a .213 batting average, but a .351 on-base average. You got Heliot Ramos on deck. 1-1. Slater swings and misses through a fastball. Strike 2. Three tie, bottom 7. 2 outs, nobody on. 1-2 is the count to Slater against the lefty. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. 96-mile-an-hour fastball. The pitch struck him out swinging. Slater chased. Slider down and in. And Luke Little strikes out the side. So we go to the 8th. It looks like Ryan Walker is going to come in for the Giants in a tie game. A milestone moment for a Pittsburgh icon back home.
How good is it that they can enjoy that here in Pittsburgh?
Man, it's hard to even speak right now. What a beautiful thing.
What a wonderful achievement for Andrew McCutcheon. 2,000 career hits, and to do that in a Pirate uniform.
That's what means the most right there.
Left field. McCormick back. It's over his head. The Guardians walk it off. Chill Will Brennan gives the Guardians their only lead of the night. And it only took 14 innings to get there. His first career walk-off hit would be one to remember.
We do not mess up your name. We pride ourselves here on MLB Central.
That's right.
Right?
That's right.
On getting them right. We have a little game for you. Are you ready? Blower Lau had his first big league hit against Nathan Eovaldi.
Wow.
No.
Oh. Specials at PutnamChevy.com and enjoy a car shopping experience driven by you. Now back to the Orange and Black on KNBR 104.5 and 680.
Ryan Walker takes over for the Giants now. It's the 8th inning. Tie game 3-3. Seiya Suzuki against Walker, who pitches. And just no chance to catch it. Here's a ball outside. Tried that slider again. Count is 1-1. Giants 3, Cubs 3. Runner at second, nobody out. Ian Happ, switch hitter, batting left-handed, waits for the 1-1 pitch and swings and misses. It pops out of the glove of Casale. Strike 2. Kurt scrambled after it. And that kept Suzuki at second. Well, Happ's dangerous, and he's patient, but he does swing and miss a lot. We'll see if Walker can get the strikeout. He's ahead 1-2. He throws. Happ strikes out swinging on a beautiful slider. One away. Big out. So 1 down, and Christopher Morel 0 for 3, but dangerous, stands in. Right-handed hitter. Walker's going to spin and look towards second. There was no pickoff play on, but he had Suzuki scrambling to get back. The Cubs have been sloppy on the bases these last couple games. Giants have stolen some outs that way. First pitch. Morel squibs one off the side of the mound. Ahmed charges, fields, throws to first in time. 2 down on the play. Suzuki goes to third. If it hadn't hit the mound, I don't think it wasn't really hard hit, so I don't think that it had enough behind it to get through. But I think the fact that it did hit the side of the mound, it may have made it a little trickier for Ahmed, but it redirected it towards him. So it might have made it a little easier of a play. Runner at third, 2 down. Tie game, 8th inning. First pitch to Dansby Swanson is a slider. In for a strike. It's 0-1. Got to be so tough. The crossfire delivery from Walker when he throws that slider to a right-hander, it has to look like the ball's starting off behind your back. And then it snaps over the plate. 0-1 pitch, swing, and a miss. Another slider, strike 2. Runner at third, 2 down. 2 strikes to Dansby Swanson. Giants fans trying to help Ryan Walker get through it. He comes set. His 0-2 pitch. Slider taken for a ball. That's a good pitch. See if he'll chase. And a good job by Casale. You have to trust your catcher here ahead of the count that if you bury one down, he's going to be able to keep it around the home plate, keep Suzuki at third. That's a go-ahead run, just 90 feet away. So now it's 1-2. Walker holds and pitches. Got him. He tried to hold up, and Dansby Swanson couldn't do it. A check swing, but ruled a swing. The leadoff double, and the Cubs do not score. Great job again by Ryan Walker with a.
Brett Rooker joining the show in studio. We're going to talk hitting.
What are you thinking right here?
That's 95 at the very top, and I at least foul it off. So I know I can cover it. If I make that same move and have that same mindset, I can cover the fastball at the top. And if I can cover that fastball at the top and at least foul it off with 2 strikes, then I know I'm on the rest of the pitches. And I know I've got time to adjust to it. Can we get a side view? One of the side views back up? And I think
my God, he's going to work here.
I know, he's definitely ready.
Here he comes.
He's ready, man.
There it is, 2000. A milestone moment for a Pittsburgh icon back home. How good is it that they can enjoy that here in Pittsburgh?
Man, it's hard to even speak right now. What a beautiful thing.
What a wonderful achievement for Andrew McCutcheon. 2,000 career hits, and to do that in a Pirate uniform.
That's what means the most right there.
Restoration specialists at 1-800-SERVE-PRO to help make it like it never even happened. That's 1-800-SERVE-PRO. Franchises are independently owned and operated.
We are KNBR, the sports leader, your home for Giants baseball.
Tyson Miller takes over for the Cubs. Bottom 8, tie game 3-3. Heliot Ramos leads off against Miller, the right-hander. And a first pitch is high with a fastball. He's kind of a sidearm, low 3/4 delivery. It's funky. And we've seen a lot of him, Tyson Miller, over these last 10 days. Way outside with a slider to Ramos, 2-0. Heliot's had a quiet day, and he's definitely cooled off. He continues to hit the ball hard. 10 home runs, 35 batted in. He swings and misses. Wow, he was trying to untie the game with one swing. A vicious cut on a fastball that was in. And probably was ball 3. That's 2-1 to Ramos. Tyson Miller pitches. That one misses outside with a slider, 3-1. Cubs got 3 in the 3rd. Giants got 3 in the 6th. That's all the scoring. Now we're in the bottom of the 8th. Wilmer Flores and Matt Chapman will also hit against Miller. Here's the 3-1. That's ball 4. Ramos draws a leadoff walk. Good job by Heliot. Giants need a base runner. That is the potential go-ahead run. And if they get him home, they will go ahead. There won't be anything potential about it. Sean Jelly's up in the bullpen. Now, if the Giants get a run home, it'd be interesting to see if Doval starts to warm up or if Jelly stays as the guy getting ready. Here's strike 1 to Wilmer Flores, the sinker. Been a real tough day for Wilmer. 0 for 3. He's popped out 3 times. Big opening on the right side. Nobody's on the right side of the infield. 0-1 pitch. Wilmer takes a strike. It's 0-2. Kind of a high strike given there. Now with 2 strikes, it's a lot harder to be picky and try to steer a ball, but it's almost like just an invitation to hit it the other way. Just roll one through. Now a pickoff throw, and Ramos dives back to the bag safely. Leadoff walk. You got Chapman on deck. See if Wilmer can find a way to get Ramos into scoring position. 0-2. Long pause. Here's the pitch. It is a ball off the outside. Good take by Wilmer. 1-2. He's just got this amazing track record, Wilmer Flores, of late game hitting. He had the walk-off walk in the come-from-behind win on Monday. 1-2 pitch. He rolls one softly to the right side. Ramos breaks for second. Coming in to field it is Horner, and he'll go to first to get the out there. Well, that's a good job by Wilmer, especially after falling behind in the count. Ramos was busting it to make sure he got there, and he went in with a hard slide to second. Well, Wilmer, you don't get credit for a sacrifice there, but that's a team at bat, and the Giants now have the go-ahead run in scoring position and 2 cracks to try to take the lead. First Chapman and then Soler. Wilmer's going to get a high five as he comes back in the dugout. Chapman stands in. Here's the pitch. Wow, strike called. That slider did not look to be a strike. Chapman shaking his head. Junior Valentine's had a good strike zone today, but that was a generous call. 0-1. Ramos leading away from second. Tyson Miller pitches. That is called strike 2. Again on the outside corner. It's 0-2. Chapman's going to use his timeout. Chapman has walked, struck out looking, singled, and scored a run. His single went to right field his last time up, and it was a great 2-strike approach. We'll see if he thinks about doing that again. 0-2, the pitch. Way outside. Chapman would not chase that one. Well, indeed, looking into the Giants' bullpen, Jelly continues to throw, but so does Camilo Doval. So 2 are up now. Camilo, if the Giants go ahead, I assume that means we're going to see him. 3-3 game, bottom 8. The 1-2. Chapman fouls it back out of play. Another slider right on the outside corner. Those are good pitches. Hard to do anything with those, but you can't take them. Miller started the year with the Mariners. Since he's come to the Cubs, he's been excellent. His ERA is under 2 since putting on a Cubs uniform. 1-2 pitch. In tight. Wow. I don't know how that didn't hit him. A fastball up and in. Chapman spun out of the way just barely. Come on, Matty. 2-2. Tyson Miller looks to second. Throws. Chapman, a slow roller right side. Horner charges, and he'll throw to first just in time. Ramos goes to third. Kind of a check swing ground ball. Now the go-ahead run is at third base for Jorge Soler. And it gives you some extra ways to score the go-ahead run. Infield hit, an error, a wild pitch. Soler hit a double into the gap to drive in a run in the 6th inning. Runner at third, 2 down. Soler, wild swing and miss on a slider way outside. Strike 1. Okay, got to recalibrate. That's not the one that Soler wants to swing at. He hit a grand slam against this guy at Wrigley. Now he waves and misses. My goodness. Another slider, a 1.5 feet outside. 0-2. Well, I don't think there's a whole lot of doubt about what Tyson Miller's going to do. 0-2, the pitch. Struck him out. He went way outside again. Man, none of those pitches were close to strikes, and Soler just couldn't lay off. So the Giants get the leadoff walk, but they do not score. It'll be Jelly coming in.
milestone moment for a Pittsburgh icon back home. How good is it that they can enjoy that here in Pittsburgh?
Man, it's hard to even speak right now. What a beautiful thing.
What a wonderful achievement for Andrew McCutcheon. 2,000 career hits, and to do that in a Pirate uniform.
That's what means the most right there.
Center. First big league hit, and here he goes. Lightning speed. De La Cruz up to second. A stand-up double. That was 112 off the bat.
Ladies and gentlemen.
To you for supporting KNBR, Broadmoor's sports leader.
New pitcher for the Giants, the right-hander Sean Jelly takes over here in the ninth inning. Giants 3, Cubs 3. First pitch to Pete Crow Armstrong is pulled on the ground, foul. This is a big at-bat here because we know if Crow Armstrong reaches base, he's going to start running. So Jelly trying to get him out to start this ninth inning. The pitch. He swings and misses. That's sinker. And the count is 0-2. It's been just a terrific year for Jelly. This is his 26th appearance. He's got a 2.39 ERA, 0-2. He buries the curveball down, and Crow Armstrong would not swing. 37 2/3 innings, so it's often a multiple inning outing for Jelly. Only 27 hits allowed. 1-2 pitch. He struck him out swinging with the curve. One away. Let's pause here for station identification on the KNBR Northern California Honda Dealers Radio Network.
This is the flagship of Giants baseball.
Double play!
KNBR and KNBR FM San Francisco, the sports leader.
Miles Mastroboni is going to hit for the catcher Tomas Nido, left-handed hitter. And he takes a strike right on the outside corner. 96-mile-an-hour sinker. So pinch hitter for Craig Counsell's team. Tie game, ninth inning. Giants. Jelly misses inside. That was the cutter. It's important for him to show that pitch every once in a while. He doesn't need to throw it a lot, but it's been a big difference maker for him to a left-handed hitter like this. Here's the 1-1. A square of a bunt and a pitch taken inside for a ball. Jelly, I don't know if he noticed the hitter squaring around to bunt or what, but he pulled that pitch way inside. Ball 2. Giants 3, Cubs 3, ninth inning. Here's the windup from Sean Jelly. He throws, and a ground ball, base hit into left field. Chapman was playing in, and maybe the show of the bunt was just to do that, get Chapman in. So that's a pinch hit single, and a one-out base runner here in the ninth. Batter now is Nico Horner. He's had a good game. A 2-run homer back in the third, a single and a steal in the seventh. Now time asked for. Ramos is playing shallow and towards right center field against Horner. The pitch. Curve in for a strike. Steals strike one with that breaking ball. We asked Jelly a couple weeks ago. We had him on the pregame. Asked him, is it a curve? Is it a slider? StatCast reads it as a knuckle curve. He said it's a breaking ball. The 0-1. Sinker just outside. 1-1. Good pitch, but good take. 3-3 ninth inning. Runner at first, one out. Here's the pitch. That one catches the corner. And Horner this time is upset. He thought that was the same pitch. This one had that sinker movement coming back to the edge. 1-2. Giants middle infield double play positioning. Jelly holding. Now he's going to pick off to first and diving back. Mastroboni safely, just barely. He's got a good pickoff move. Jelly might be as good as anybody on the Giants in terms of being quick to the plate and quick to first. 1-2. Down and in. That was not the best breaking ball from Jelly. 2-2. Two pitch on the ground, up the middle, and through into center field, just past the range of Estrada. Nico Horner has his third hit of the day. A bad break for the Giants. If that one was just a few feet in either direction, Giants would have been thinking 2 outs. Instead, it's a base hit. So now the Cubs have 2 on with 1 out. And Michael Busch coming up against Jelly here in the ninth inning. Giants 3, Cubs 3, but the Cubs once again threatening. They've had a lot of pressure on the Giants. The pitch. That's in there for a called strike. Another get-it-in curveball, just kind of steal strike one. You can kind of feel the tension here inside the ballpark. Tense game, tight game. Here's the 0-1. Busch hits it foul. Sinker. I'd say sinker. That was more like the cutter. 0-2. Last inning, Cubs had a leadoff double. Didn't score that. In the 7th inning against Eric Miller, they had 2 on with 2 outs. And Miller found a way to get through Cody Bellinger. Bellinger's on deck here in the ninth. The pitch. Inside. He threw a sinker in. So the cutter moving in on the left-hander, the sinker starting in and moving back to the plate. That's a good 1-2 combo. Well, that one was a ball. 1-2. Here's the pitch. That is strike 3 called right on the inside corner. Beautiful sinker, 2 down. Perfect pitch. Starts off the plate and comes right back to the corner. Now Bellinger gets another chance. 2 on and 2 out for Bellinger. 1 for 4 today. Pitch. Off the inside. Ball 1. 272 batting average, 9 home runs, 34 batted in, and certainly in his career he's had a lot of big hits against the Giants. Mostly in that other blue uniform. 1-0 pitch. He grounds this one to the right side. Wilmer's got it. He's going to feed Jelly, who gets to the bag for out number 3. 2 more hits for the Cubs, but no runs. Giants can win it with a run in the bottom of the ninth. It'll be Matos, Estrada, and Ahmed Due.
Listen, I've been following you for a while, man. Bottom line is you get your A swing off and generate a lot of pop.
I just want to go
I'm getting this A to B.
Oh, man. Straight to the ball, barrel. Hitting the ball is the hardest thing to do. I'm a person from 0-0. I'm looking for spin. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to look for spin, but I'm going to time up a fastball. 0-0, if you spin it, I'm swinging. Like, if you spin it in the middle, I'm going to destroy it.
win for a Pittsburgh icon back home. How good is it that they can enjoy that here in Pittsburgh?
Man, it's hard to even speak right now. What a beautiful thing.
What a wonderful achievement for Andrew McCutcheon. 2,000 career hits, and to do that in a Pirate uniform.
That's what means the most right there.
Giants. Community, connection, commitment. At Putnam Mazda, we are committed to helping you find the perfect vehicle that you'll love now and down the road. Right now, during the Mazda Find Out event, visit PutnamMazda.com for some big summer savings and a car shopping experience driven by you.
This is Giants Baseball on KNBR 104.5 and 680.
Tie game, bottom 9. Giants need a run to win it against the Cubs and make it 4 in a row. And the Giants are going to start using their bench. Hector Neris, the right-hander, the split change specialist, in for the Cubs bullpen. He's been a closer at times this year for the Cubs. Michael Conforto pinch hits for Luis Matos. So Conforto against the righty Neris. Tie game 3-3, bottom 9. Conforto takes down and in, ball 1. There's that split change from Neris. Conforto, who has a home run in this series. 1-0 pitch. That one is high with a fastball, 2-0. Neris has had a hard time throwing strikes. You got Thairo Estrada on deck, and then Ahmed due up. Giants, of course, they have Brett Wisely available as a left-handed hitter if they wanted to make a move. The 2-0 is a strike. 2-1. They have Patrick Bailey available on the bench today. Playing Conforto on the infield to pull. 2-1 pitch. He takes ball 3. Outside the splitter. That was close. If he can reach base with a walk, you might see Thairo bunt. Put down a great bunt in this series. 3-1 pitch is strike 2. Right on the outside corner. Good pitch. Conforto, I think, for a moment thought he might have had ball 4. Now he's going to ask for time. Giants 3, Cubs 3, bottom 9. Conforto, the pinch hitter. Here it comes, and he hits one hard on the ground towards second over to his left. Horner's got it, and he'll throw to first for the out. Good play by Nico Horner. And I think a pretty good at bat by Conforto. He hit that 107, but into the defense. That's out number 1. Estrada will face Neris. Estrada hit the dramatic home run at Wrigley against Hector Neris that gave the Giants their only win at Wrigley last week. Ahmed is out on deck. A splitter in the dirt, taken for ball 1. Kicked up so much dirt, it might have gotten a little bit in the face of Estrada. He sort of wiped his face clean after that cloud of dust. The pitch. Estrada pulls this one. Foul. It was out in front. One and one. Thairo's had a quiet day. 0 for 3. Tie game, bottom 9. Here's the pitch. That one is pulled down the left field line, and it hooks foul. That one had closer to home run distance, but a foul ball all the way. That was the fastball. 1-2, the pitch. Struck him out swinging with the splitter. 2 down. And it will not be Nick Ahmed. It's going to be Patrick Bailey who will come up. So the Giants are going to use Bailey here. Probably means Wisely will come in and play short, and Bailey will take over at catcher, and Wisely will go into the 9th spot. The interesting thing about this is if you don't score here, then Bailey's your automatic runner in the bottom of the 10th as opposed to Wisely. So using Bailey here, you're going for one swing and the game. He takes up and away, ball one. Not that Wisely can't do that, but Bailey, 6 home runs. 3-3, bottom 9, 2 outs. Hector Neris pitches. And Bailey fouls one back. He had a fastball there, out over the plate. So Bailey is a pinch hitter, trying to end the game. If we go to the 10th, the Cubs will have Bellinger as the runner and the 4, 5, 6 hitters coming up. The pitch off the outside with a splitter, ball 2. Luke Jackson is now up in the bullpen. So Jackson, he may be the guy. The pitch off the outside, 3-1. And that's the other thing about Bailey is that he does take a lot of walks. See if he hones in. He likes to look for one pitch and try to yank one. 3-1 the count. Here it comes. That is a strike. Perfect pitcher's strike. Bailey thought it was ball 4. Full count, 3-2. Neris, he might try to throw that pitch again. 3-2 to Patrick Bailey. Here it comes. He fouls it back. A high fastball. Two down, nobody on. Tie game, 9th inning. 3-2 pitch. Bailey takes strike 3, and he's really unhappy. Bailey was sure that 2 of those pitches were ball 4, and Bob Melvin's cranky too. Neris gets the strikeout, and we will go to the 10th inning. Luke Jackson.
Pitching to Ohtani. Fly ball, center field, way up there, way back there, and way out of here. Shohei Ohtani with home run number 20.
You see Garver's face right after contact. Shohei absolutely mutilated this ball. 476 feet.
They may have to call an arborist to repair a pine tree.
Dead central for Shohei Ohtani.
Oh, was that ball wrecked?
$5 or more available. $14.71 per month for 1,000 for net for qualified buyers and other credits for 400 credit regardless. Down payment. Advertised prices exclude government fees and taxes. Any finance charges, any dealer document processing charge, and any electronic filing charge, and any emission testing charge. Expires 7/8/24.
This week at Rayleigh's in Nob Hill, clip your digital member deal online or in the app to get peak, fresh, white or yellow peaches or nectarines for just $1.47 a pound, limit 4 pounds. Not a digital member? Join for free at Rayleigh's.com or download the Rayleigh's app today.
Now back to the Orange and Black on KNBR 104.5 and 680.
Tie game, 10th inning. And Luke Jackson, who's just had such a rough year, but is coming off yesterday, probably his best outing in a while. So the Giants are going to use him for a second straight game. Their bullpen's tired. And so instead of Doval, it'll be Jackson to try to keep this game tied. Runner at second in extra innings. Nobody out. Seiya Suzuki takes a strike. Fastball right in there. It's 0-1. Cody Bellinger, he's got a lot of speed. He is the automatic runner. Cubs will get the bullpen going on their side. The 0-1 pitch. And that one misses high, a fastball, 1-1. So Bailey stays in to catch. Wisely takes over at short. Slater goes from left to right, and Conforto is in to play left field after the Giants used their bench against Neris in the 9th, but didn't score. The 1-1 in the dirt with a slider, 2-1. Thing about this spot is when you're the home team and you know you're going to get that automatic runner, you do not want to. If the Cubs score their 1 run, Bellinger, so be it. You know you have a chance to at least to match that. It's the big inning that really hurts you. 2-1 pitch. Suzuki on the ground to third. Chapman's got it. Bellinger has to hold, and Chapman throws him out. That's a big first out. Bellinger still at second. And it'll be Ian Happ. The call of the game sponsored by Ring Central, AI First Communications you can trust. The call of strike 3 to Patrick Bailey. The Giants were really unhappy. Bailey was really unhappy. Bob Melvin was screaming during the inning break at the home plate umpire, Junior Valentine. StatCast thought it was a strike, though. Here's the pitch to Happ. He hits a high fly ball, center field. Ramos back at the wall. It is gone. Off the top of the wall and gone. A 2-run homer against Jackson. 10th of the year for Ian Happ. It's 5-3 Cubs. And that's where you really, it hurts. Just a hanging slider, and Happ was on it. Maybe just trying to steal a strike, but Happ was not going to wait around. So now you start fresh, 1 out, nobody on. 5-3 Cubs. And swing and a miss by Christopher Morel. Strike 1. Game's not over. Porter Hodge is the guy warming up in the pen. Giants get their own crack, but got to hold the line now. Here's a swing and a miss on a slider. That was a good one. 0-2. Tough times for Luke Jackson, man. 3rd home run he's allowed. That's not been the biggest issue. 0-2. He misses high and tight with a fastball. 1-2. Giants just, they don't have the luxury right now of being picky every day. 1-2. Hit high in the air to right center again. This one's going to stay in the park. It'll be Slater calling off Ramos, and he makes the catch. Christopher Morel is out number 2. Up comes Dansby Swanson. Swanson 1 for 4. Struck out 3 times, but he does have a hit. These two were teammates. They won a World Series together in Atlanta back in 2021. He swings at the first pitch. Skies one, a pop-up, first base side. Wilmer coming over onto the warning track, and it's over the net. Beyond his reach. Just a foul ball and strike 1. Giants, Bailey will be the automatic runner in the bottom of the 10th. And then Wisely, Slater, and Ramos will be due up. 0-1 pitch. Swanson hits one to center field. Kind of off the end of the bat. Ramos is there. He'll catch it. That's out number 3. But 2 runs for the Cubs, not just the 1. So the Giants are going to have a real rally in the bottom of the 10th to keep the game going. 5-3 Cubs. We go to the bottom of the 10th on the KNB.
Ohtani struck out, had an infield hit, and then lined out.
3-1. First Dodger home run.
Okay, you can sign it. It's a signature. And the Dodgers go up 5-3. 430 feet.
This was a no-doubter. It's been a little bit of a slow start. You came tonight, you wanted to see his first home run at a Dodger. You picked the right night. Smash to right center. First big league hit, and here he goes. Lightning speed. De La Cruz up to second. A stand-up double. That was 112 off the bat.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. This kid is electric. First career double. First career base hit.
There it is! 2000! A milestone moment for a Pittsburgh icon back home. How good is it that they can enjoy that here in Pittsburgh?
Man, it's hard to even speak right now. What a beautiful thing.
What a wonderful achievement for Andrew McCutcheon. 2,000 career hits, and to do that in a Pirate uniform.
That's what means the most right there.
SFGiants.com. Find your perfect mattress match at Mancini's Sleep World. Save up to $1,200 at the July 4th sale with Tempur-Pedic starting at $29 per month. Take advantage of 60-month special financing, free next-day delivery, removal, and setup of your new mattress at Mancini's Sleep World.
This is Giants Baseball on KNBR 104.5 and 680.
Last chance for the Giants, and now down 2. Patrick Bailey will be the automatic runner here in the bottom of the 10th. And when you're down 2, it's a little less of a disadvantage to have a slower runner at second. Brett Wisely will have his first at bat of the game. Came into play short in the top of the 10th. Porter Hodge, the pitcher. Wisely takes high, ball 1. Hodge has been a revelation since he got called up. Made his major league debut late May, and he's turning into one of their better relievers. We've seen him in this series. He's good. 5-3 Cubs, bottom 10. The pitch. Wisely fouls this one back. 97-mile-an-hour fastball. He had a good cut. 1-1 the count. Slater on deck, and then Ramos. Here's the pitch. Very high. Ball 2. Well, Wisely, I mean, if he draws a walk, then you got the tying run aboard with nobody out. So that would be huge if Wisely could find a way to reach base. 2-1 pitch. Wisely takes a strike right in there. Wisely's kind of been in take mode the last couple days. He last night struck out 3 times, went 0 for 4. Twice was called out on strikes. 2-2. Here's the pitch. Very high with a fastball. 3-2. Well, for Porter Hodge, you would think his job here is you got to throw a strike. Got a 2-run lead. Runner at second. We'll see. Hodge comes set. 3-2 pitch. Wisely fouls it back. He challenged him. That was a fastball right out over the plate. 96 miles an hour. Count stays full, 3-2. Giants trying to keep this game going or maybe win it here in the bottom of the 10th. Here's the 3-2. That is popped up behind short. Swanson going back, and it'll be not caught. Swanson couldn't catch it. He was waiting for some help. It never came. Bailey stays at second. You can't blame him for that. The Giants get a big break. Brett Wisely, maybe sun aided, maybe wind aided, gets a pop-up hit. Swanson, the ball hit off, I think, the backside of his glove as he tried to make an over-the-shoulder catch. Wind, I think, was definitely making it tougher. Suzuki just couldn't get there. So now Slater comes up, and we'll see. The Cubs think there's a possibility for a bunt. And there might be. Hodge throws. Slater takes a high strike, very high strike. High slider, and now Bob Melvin's barking again. Bodie is in to play third in this inning for the Cubs. He's playing in. 0-1 to Slater. Here's the pitch. He takes down and away a fastball at 97, 1-1. Slater 1 for 4 today, 1 hit and a run scored. Cubs playing him to pull on the infield, and when he hits a ground ball, he's got the pull tendency, but Slater's so good at hitting to right field. See if he takes that approach here. A lot of room over there. The 1-1. He takes a strike. Slider right in there. 1-2. You got Ramos on deck. Tying run aboard for the Giants. Nobody out. Bottom 10. 2 on, no outs. 5-3 Cubs. The 1-2 pitch. Slater pulls one on the ground. It is just foul. And I mean barely. Not reviewable. Fair foul on the infield. That was going to make it interesting. If that had been a fair ball, the Giants would have been in business. Bailey was definitely going to score. And it was definitely, watching the replay, it was definitely the right call. But not by much. 1-2. Hodge throws. Slater takes low. Fastball, 2-2. Becomes a big pitch here because Hodge, you go full against Slater, and then you feel like you got to come in. 2-2 on the way. Slater fights it off foul. That fastball came in on his hands. Still 2-2 to Austin Slater. He's in a battle with Porter Hodge, the rookie right-hander. Here's the pitch. Slider, foul back again. That was kind of a hanger. But it's almost like that slider sometimes acts as a changeup. He's got such good velocity on the fastball. Bailey at second, Wisely at first. Nobody out. 2-2 the count. Here's the pitch. Slater fouls it back. He had a fastball to hit there right down the middle, and he fouled it straight back to the screen. 8th pitch of the at-bat. He's fighting. Giants do not go down quietly. That's been the theme of the year. Whatever problems the Giants are having, they've been a great late-inning offense. Here's the 2-2. Slater strikes out swinging. Fastball got him. He actually foul-tipped a piece of it. Big first out for the Cubs. And up comes Ramos. That was about a perfect pitch. And Slater had some other ones out over the plate that he had good swings on, just couldn't quite square up. So now Ramos, 2 on, 1 out. Heliot 0 for 3 with a walk. He fouls this one back, got a first pitch fastball. And that was a good swing. Strike 1. Heliot, if he could hit one into the gap down the line, Wisely definitely has the speed to score the tying run. 5-3 Cubs, 1 out, bottom 10. Here's the pitch. Ramos hits a high fly ball way up there into right. Coming in, Bellinger. He'll catch it for out number 2. So now the Giants are down to their final out. It's up to Wilmer Flores to keep this game going. It's been a real quiet game offensively for Wilmer. 0 for 4. Hitting just .207 for the year. Does have 4 home runs. Ball should be carrying out to left pretty well. If he gets something he could pull. 2 on, 2 out, bottom 10. 5-3 Cubs. The pitch is low, ball 1. If Wilmer were to walk, Matt Chapman would come up with the bases loaded. 5 career walk-off home runs for Wilmer Flores. Here's the pitch. Wilmer pops it up, and that should do it. Hodge is making the call, and it'll be Bodie right next to Porter Hodge, who catches it for the final out of the game. So the Giants, not this time in the late innings. Porter Hodge got the job done. That 2-run homer by Ian Happ was the difference. The Giants failed to sweep the Cubs. They win the series 3-1, but the Cubs salvage a game here this afternoon by the final score of 5-3. Our game summary sponsored by Rayleigh's and Nob Hill. Save more money on the flavors you love and find better deals for your budget at Rayleigh's and Nob Hill. For the Cubs, 5 runs, 10 hits, and no errors. Giants, 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors. The winning pitcher will be Hector Neris. and Porter Hodge gets the save. The losing pitcher, Luke Jackson, he gave up the 2-run homer in the top of the 10th. That was the difference. Giants did not hit a home run today. The Cubs hit both of the game's home runs. Nico Horner and Ian Happ both went deep for Chicago. Horner's third and Happ's 10th. Time of the game, 2 hours and 51 minutes, 31,535 paid crowd. Giants fall back to 39 and 43. The Cubs are 38 and 44. Our on-site producer engineer, Darren Chan, network coordinators, Tim Webb and Danny Dunn. Next broadcast tomorrow night. Pregame 6:15. First pitch time, that Friday night start time of 7:15. The Giants and the Dodgers. Last series for LA here in San Francisco all year begins tomorrow night at 7:15. For John Miller's off on assignment, Dwayne Kuiper, Mike Krukow, I'm Dave Fleming, reminding you the final score in 10. The Cubs win 5-3. Post-game show coming up next. You've been listening to Giants Baseball on the KNBR Northern California Honda Dealers Radio Network.
San Francisco Giants baseball has been sponsored by Honda. Hurry into your local Honda dealer today. Bank of America, the official bank of the San Francisco Giants. Hawaiian Airlines. Book your next Hawaii vacation at hawaiianairlines.com.
And Doval, he throws.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. 101 miles an hour with some cut.
Strike 3 call, the sinker. Just untouchable today, Camilo Doval.
Giants baseball is also sponsored in part by Dignity Health, the official healthcare provider of the San Francisco Giants, and by Speedy Oil Change and Auto Service. Stay tuned for the post-game wrap and game highlights coming up next on the Giants Radio Network.
Hey fans, it's Buster.
And Kristen Posey. Baseball has given us a unique platform to make a difference, to fundraise, to light up a kid's smile.
Kristen and I started visiting kids that are battling cancer at UCSF Benioff Children's Hospitals. I wasn't sure what